Sorry, I was having a puff of weed. It's late night, around 11 Atlantic. It's almost midnight, and I was working all day almost on some upgrades for the current gen to have more VRAM capacity through droids that would be self-server modular to attach to the main hardware, mostly connect devices of some way that would major increase in VRAM capacity and add some sort of audio filler and visual. In total, if you have many droids, would earn you more crypto in game using Jolt as a little DJ bot strobe AI called strobe. It's basically a some sort of AI boost for as a VRAM chip. The the DJ chip VRAM chip sound audio bank clip file programmer that's basically like clip nicknamed KIF on the internal as a me in the core processor in an internal core processor based out of my nucleus, and it offers a minimum of an AI assist on the drone of your current hardware with a VRAM upscaler and debugger and debuffer. Uh, we'll soon have a new patch file on any internal hardware of a phone to add to an up boost to any current Xbox on any current platform. We'll add more computing power for graphics on the S or the Series X. The Kinect will offer like 6 gig of video RAM and like an internal 4 gig in RAID inlay and like a 6 chip of Tegra processors or some sort. Is and like it would add to like 6 terabyte of hard drive on internal for VRAM capture cards of yourself with VR filters on the internal on the upscaler, and you would be able to buy a system of two droid-like speakers droids called Primus Alpha and Primus Omega, which would Bluetooth your surround sound basically as a dual speaker AI assist. You can theoretically just buy one. You don't have to buy the two, but they are optimal when paired as a dual for AI assist. That's the whole point of getting all the eyewear infrastructure, basically for a 3D filter for infrared. Would add ghostly filters to your film, and mostly ghostly tracker software would appear in green lines like a traditional modded Kinect software would have done. Uh, but this would be real from Microsoft coming in the it would have multiple scriptures of coding depending on how many cameras you can displace. But basically, the best idea that people seem to like is a VRAM chip, upscaler, and debugger in an internal bot with a small camera that swivels, for example, uh, and is opposable. Would add a little flavor to any modern Intel or any gamer of any sort. Really, that would be a modded graphics processor upgrade, uh, you know, uh, for internal, I don't know how much SATA drive I could input. Maybe a terabyte I could add terabyte card, maybe in the design. It depends. We're working on it. Would be an internal, just like AI assist clip that would add to your background that would show some unique features. I don't know. We're still working on it. We're asking whatever in the AI assist would work out, right? Clip, KIF, fan favorite of Futurama came to mind. KIF as a nickname, but I prefer the Strobio. Uh, that would be the main kit of VLite Connect. It would be a lot more powerful as a Connect module, as it would hold like VRAM, six gig of VRAM debugger, you know, for any current gen or PC hardware on the Windows Intel. It would come program itself to work as a plug and play USB kind of support. That's the idea, is complete audio modulity. You can particulate any iDroid or speaker droid or that you want on the Intel. Because the chip, the stick tight jolt, will have an eye on it. That's the whole point. It's an AI assistant needs to see you. Uh, Stuff like that. It's adding cameras where it normally would not, and a mic. So it can hear you while it sees you, and learn from you. You know what I mean? The idea is to have a moderate two three ways to upgrade any current gen with cool new features of ghostly paranormal tech, since no one would be able to jump to the current hardware that I'm designing. I may still receive a certain high grade value technical aspects of it. I don't know yet. I really don't know. But like, say for an interior current gen who just doesn't have the money to upgrade an entire console to a current gen, well, you offer some potential upgrades down the road that are cross-platform compatible. Since I own every gaming company, for the most part, so just add in drones or droids that each do a particular job, and your speakers would have a camera. That's the whole point. And you could streamline like three streams at the same time on a main screen and record it off, for example, a Mac or a PC, right? That's the whole point. Or use a capture card, basically, and just post stuff on YouTube, right? That's the whole idea, is to develop newer uh, on the intern in the paranormal field gadget of some sort that would be kind of cool, you know. But everybody did like the stick, like graphics upgrade. That everyone seems to stick on that idea. It's like that's the total best thing for any gamer on like any platform, and a moderate upscaler boost from your cell phone, any cell phone, so stored in a server in private, within an app, just allocating the processor boards and everything to the internal compute, which slows down your phone. But if you're not using it, you just leave it on standby or whatever. Just put it on the table and just game. And when you're done, close out the app. That's the whole point. Develop a better infrastructure across a unit platform of different mods and methods that would do a boost on any internal hardware, to any gamer. The key is finding a solution for a better, more optimized network of gaming devices. You know, it's just it. It's something that would appeal to any gamers. Is an optimum streaming kind of live feed that you could do on YouTube, like in the programming, just live feed straight from your Xbox account to your YouTube account, or on a distro or something like that on Twitch or who knows, right? It's up to you to figure that platform out on how to distribute it. Uh, so I'm gonna have a puff and a little quick bite. I'll grab some granola bars or some Nutri-Grain bars. I don't know, or some cakes. I have some yummy cakes. Yum yum yum.